rid of a lot of these communists that are in our government. We have communists in our government. They have been there for many, many decades. And now the Chinese, the Chinese have so infiltrated the institutions of power and the institutions of civility in our country. Education is one, as an example. The corporate world is another. Those are two outside of the government, as well as the government. And I'm very concerned about all of it. So there you have it, Clayton.
I mean, I'll get you out of here on this, General, which is President Biden just gave an interview where he said he didn't think that the election, the transfer of power, he said Kamala Harris needs to win the presidency, otherwise there won't be a peaceful transfer of power. I'll get you out of here on that, General. Do you think that the United States is headed for sort of a rift, a major sort of civil war, in President Biden's own words, a non-peaceful transfer of power unless Kamala wins?
Yeah. When I heard him say that, I was like, okay, because I analyze everything. I mean, it's just part of my brain. And I look at scenarios, as an intelligence professional from the day I came into the Army, thinking about things. You look at things in terms of options and scenarios and what might your enemy do, right? Worst case, best case, most likely case, kinds of things, situations. And when I heard him say that, I was like, these son of a are going to plan something. So it's not the conservative mega base, Christian, which is the largest segment of this country, that are going to do anything. If God help us, God willing, Trump is able to win this election, if we have an election, then I believe that this progressive left, what he is projecting with that statement is that they will plan something that will not allow for a peaceful transition of power. Now, is that going to be done by the theft of the House of Representatives? Okay? So what people have to think about are the different options that they have. They're in power right now. They're in charge. I mean, he's the president. Biden's the president. Why would he say that? Why would he set the conditions for anything but a peaceful transition of power? I mean, Barack Obama, there is a video of Barack Obama sitting with Donald Trump in the Oval Office like 3 or 4 days after Trump won in 2016, where Barack Obama says, we're going to have a great transition. We're planning on turning over everything, just blah, blah, blah. It's just going to be a wonderful, rosy transition to Donald Trump. And those are my words, but those are essentially the theme of what Barack Obama said in November of 2016. Go find it, folks. And I'm going to tell you, it was anything but. It was like we were at war during the transition, and as we faced while Trump was in office. And this is what these people are projecting that they are planning on doing. So I want us to have a fair election. I want it to be done properly. I want it to be done normally. And once it's done, may the best, in this case, man and woman, whoever, win. I mean, I want Donald Trump to win because I fear that we will become a communist country. I really believe that, and it'll happen very quickly. And we will never return. We will never return to being a constitutional republic. That's the weight that I feel is on my shoulders, and that is the weight on the shoulders of every freedom-loving American on the planet here, and certainly in the United States of America. And that's what I believe. So I just, I want people to understand it. We're not in a politics as usual like some of these rhinos believe, our policies are better. They want big government. They want little government. They want less taxes, more taxes. We're past that. This is about two competing ideologies right now. Americanism and being a constitutional republic, or being a progressive, socialist system of government and really falling under the reins of communism. That's what we're looking at. And I can't say it any more clearly.